Hello everyone, today I'm gonna talk about the heart dissection, the cow heart and the sheep heart. So let's talk about the external anatomy. So here we have the left ventricle and here we have the right ventricle. And the left ventricle is a little bit bigger than the right ventricle because it has a thicker wall, need to pump the blood from left ventricle all the way to the body. And here it's very hard to show the aorta and pulmonary trunk here, so let's go to the sheep heart. Here we have the aorta and here we have the pulmonary trunk. The aorta has a little bit thicker wall than the pulmonary trunk, and pulmonary trunk is a little bit less thick. And the fat around the heart is to work as energy source. Let's go back to the cow. Here we have, as we said, the left ventricle, and here we have the right ventricle, the left atrium. So as the blood enter the body, so it's gonna enter the body from the right side, or from the right atrium, and go to the tricuspid valve. Here we can see the tricuspid valve, and then go to right ventricle. The right ventricle is a little bit deep here, and then go to pulmonary semilinear valve, and then to pulmonary trunk. Here we cannot see the pulmonary trunk, and then go to the pulmonary trunk, and then exit the heart through the pulmonary artery to lungs where it gets oxygenated. The blood that enters the heart through the superior vena cava is deoxygenated blood, so it's gonna go over to lungs to get oxygen. Then the blood gonna re-enter the heart through the pulmonary veins, and the blood now is oxygenated. So as it go to the left atrium, then to bicuspid valve. Here we can see the bicuspid valve. This is one, this is two. And then go to the left ventricle, and then go to the aorta. Here we have the aorta, is clear here. And inside the aorta there is a semilinear valve over here. And then the blood will exit the heart as oxygenated blood through the aorta to the body again. So let's go over and label these together. So here we have the septa. The septa is a thicker wall which separates the left ventricle from the right ventricle. And here we have the left atrium over here. It's a little bit on the top. And here we have the right atrium. And here we have the left ventricle. And here we have the right ventricle. The right ventricle is a little bit hard to see because it's a big chamber all the way down here. So this is the right ventricle. And here we cannot see the pulmonary trunk right here, so I'm gonna put it here, the sheep heart. So as we said before, it's elastic. The pulmonary trunk here. And here we have the aorta. And here we have the bicuspid valve. So anything right there. The bicuspid valve here. And here we have the tricast valve. It's here. You can see it a little bit from the inside. This is the tricast valve. I just want to show you a little bit of lungs. I have the sheep lungs here. This is the trachea. Here, see how big the lungs are. And over here is the diagram. So it's already cut before. So the diagram which separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity.